ever intimidate you or make you feel as if you're, such a dummy that you can't take care of yourself? Unbelievable. I'm sitting here right now waiting to be pulled up to get my tire fixed, just so you know that. I have a slow leak that I've been putting air in the tire every other day for the past 8 days. I thought it was the cold, but it's not. Um, this woman's waiting. She's walking around for exercise. I'm really lucky I got a little spot here in the corner. Um, I did a video last night, then I fell asleep and I uploaded it this morning, talking about what I've learned about the Paycheck Protection Program and how I'm going to apply to it. And um, I didn't realize that it was done online. But if I didn't take action, I wouldn't have learned that. So on the SBA website, oh, thank you, Jesse O. Thank you, Jesse O. I appreciate that. It must be good lighting. Freshly showered. I didn't run around yet. And it says the branches that in my area that give out PPP loans. So I went a couple of towns over because it's a bank that I've been doing business with since I was 17, and I had my mortgage with them, and I have a checking account and a savings account. And I walked in. Now I know it's the pandemic, but I go to my bank next door. I live right next door to my bank. I've walked in many times and I see people waiting, social distancing. There's no appointment needed. And or you just stay, social distance and you wait online if you need a teller. Even though I just use the machine most of the time. Hello, hey guys. Hey Bobby T. Oh, you haven't seen a live in a while. Yeah, I didn't realize you wrote the last time. It was a couple of weeks ago I went live. It's hard to keep track when you're driving. Um, and so I went to the Citibank in Rockville Center thinking, I bought my stuff, I brought my taxes, I brought all the proper paperwork because I already did my research online and I know what is expected of me to apply to the PPP. But I didn't realize that now when I walked in, I guess I stood out a little bit because I didn't jump on the teller line. I jumped, I went on to the other side and he goes, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "Hello, how are you?" And he just went, "Mm-hmm." He didn't say, "Hello, nice to meet you. How are you?" Not at all. And I look up and I'm like, "Oh gosh, I could tell this guy's already has a chip on his shoulder." I go, I would like to find out about the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP. He goes, "Uh-huh. I know we have these on." He takes his hands, he folds them in front. And I speak. I tell him that. And he goes, "Well, we don't do that at the branch." He goes, "Do you have a business account?" Now I did my research. That's what held me back a couple of weeks ago for not applying to the PPP because I don't have a business account. I use my social security number and I receive my 1099s and I do my taxes. It really is black and white, very simple. And I go, "No." He goes, "Oh, you don't have a business account anywhere? Nothing?" I go, "Oh, this guy's a piece of work." "No, sir." And then he went to go speak. He goes, "Well, do you have an account?" I said, "Yes, I have an account with Citibank. I have a savings account and a checking account." "Oh, oh." I said, "You don't need a business checking account. You don't need a business account, sir." And he was like, "Oh, okay, you don't need a business account." Right, right. Now, what else did he say? He said, before we spoke anymore, he advised me that I should go to an accountant. He's like this, "Do you have an accountant?" I said, "An accountant? Like, what do I need an accountant for?" And he goes, "Maybe they can, what did he say? They can assist you with your needs." Like I was so incapable. I said, "Listen, I did my own taxes last year. I have 5 1099s, and he didn't even pull me to the side where the people online heard me, and that bothered me because strangers did not need to know my personal business. But he was such an ass that I just stood there and I wanted to hear what he had to say. I said, I have 5 1099s. I have all my proper paperwork on me. He was like, you have to submit 3 months of payroll, and you have to show three months of pay stubs, and you have to submit all that data into the website, online. You have to do it all yourself. And that's when he said, don't you have an accountant? Maybe they can assist you. Like I was some idiot. So I go, well, thank you for your time, sir. So what you're telling me is they don't do this in the branches, give them out. That's not true, because the SBA has a listing of the banks that offer a paycheck protection program loan. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got to move my car. I'm so sorry, because oh, no, 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 no. I got to take you for a walk with me, folks. I'm sorry. I want to tell you the rest because I'm so pissed. I'm so sorry. But I'm supposed to be there. I've been here before this guy. It's a pull-up kind of place. Hold on one moment. Guy, the woman inside said when there's an empty spot to pull up, my car's back there. Okay? I park right there. You got it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the kind of place you wait, and you're the next in line. I don't want anybody cut in front of me because they're short-staffed, like most places are, but they give a good service. I'm willing to wait. Hold on one moment. You don't speak up, the people will cut you right in front of you. It's just that kind of place, no frills kind of place. But they do a good job. So I felt he was insulting. He assumed like I was an idiot. I put him in his place nicely. I learned that everything is done online with Citibank. I wasn't aware of that. Now I know. I have no problem going home this afternoon and submitting what I need to submit because it's worth a shot. And any independent contractors out there, I will fill you in of everything I submitted. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to write it down and fill you in what they requested from me so I can help prepare you if you are intimidated, you feel overwhelmed, like you can't do it. You already have your 2019 tax folder with all your info in it. This should be an easy task. And I really don't see it being that much of a hassle. But it's people like him that make people who, it's not their field. I mean, he couldn't jump into what I do for a living, and he probably looked like an idiot because not everybody's cut out for the food industry and that kind of customer service. But he belittled me, like he spoke down to me as if I wasn't, like, he couldn't believe that I actually walked in and expected assistance. I was like, oh, well, I am a Citibank customer, but now I can tell you after that experience, I will be going to another bank on the list. So now I go to the Beth Page place down the street from my house just to confirm, is everything done online? I walked in, they have somebody in the foyer, and then they have somebody in front of the door before you even walk in. And they said, we're real sorry. Are you here to see the teller? And I was like, no, I'm here to speak about a loan. And he goes, you have to make an appointment. Here's a piece of paper on the door. He goes, we don't let people in unless it's an appointment. And I said, oh, okay. He goes, you probably can do everything online. I was like, oh, well, thank you very much. Now I know. This is why I say the gap between the poor and the wealthy it's going to be more widened. Because if I was running the rat race and working my job just to make ends meet, make that paycheck, make that paycheck, make that paycheck, I wouldn't have the time to organize myself at home you know, and get myself. You have to do a lot of things yourself with technology and the internet and the world changing, the technology revolution, because this is, I feel this is a whole big part of the plan, that they want people to get used to doing whatever you can on your own. I did print out paperwork, I did print out the forms. I went prepared. I didn't just walk in like I was some clueless idiot. But I don't like the way he didn't even, it killed him to say hi. He didn't even say hello to me. He didn't even greet me properly. You know, really turned me off. So I'm going to go home and figure it out. And I will. And I'll suck it up for like 3 or 4 hours. I'm sure it'll take me a few hours. Yeah, I'm assuming. And I'll get it done. And I'll fill you in. And I'll let you know what was requested of me as an independent contractor who has DoorDash 1099 from 2019, Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Google. Google, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats. I'm really sorry. I have to move my car. I want to make sure this guy's not coming down here. Okay. Woo, I got a spot. Yippee. Let's see here. Awesome. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. If I could do this. It's very, very difficult. It's a really tight spot, but I'll get it done. Thank God I have a little car. My next car, I can't be too big because I wouldn't be able to drive it. I hope this is okay. Well, if it's not, they'll tell me. So I'll be filling you in. I'm really annoyed by that. So I'm going to do a few errands. I'm going to go home and I'm going to get the work done. I'm going to make today the day. Today the due day. He really wants me to pull it up in the front spot, probably because my car is very small. With Bank of America, I already started my application. Maybe in a while. Oh, really? Okay. Well, on an SBA, it tells you the bank branches that are giving out PPP loans. So I went to the bank that I already have an account with, that I'm familiar with. All my information's in the system. I've done business with them. I had the mortgage with them. But the way that guy spoke to me, I mean, he changed his tune after I told him, well, I'm an independent contractor. I have an account with this bank. I did my own taxes last year. And you could tell, like, uh-oh, she's not as dumb as I thought she was. I was so turned off by that. I don't know. I'm not going to move it until they tell me. That's just the hardest spot. I'll let them move it. They're used to it. I wanted to share that because now I did speak about there's going to be a wider gap. I do my best to people who I know don't have any guidance and don't understand what's going on right now, but they're great workers. They work paycheck, they work their jobs. They live paycheck to paycheck. They don't know how else to survive. I will never, talk down to someone because they might have a change of heart and wake up and they might be eager to learn, eager to understand how to take care of themselves. It's people like that that hold people down. Like, there was no reason for that man, you know. I thought I walked in pretty professional. I have everything at my fingertips. You know, I was ready to rock. Let me see, because I'm rather have them do it. I do have an accountant because I rather have them do it, but I'm sure you can do it yourself. Well, I'm training myself because I have the time. I did my own taxes last year. I didn't have any problems. None. And I don't like the way somebody I went to 2 years ago told me I had to claim every little penny I earned. And I didn't receive 1099s from a handful of apps that I earned $400 or $500 from. And he combined them all, and I pay taxes on something I didn't have to pay taxes on, because now I understand. I wasn't very happy about that. That's what made me go down the path of, you know what? I'm going to give it a try to do my own taxes. And I'm really happy I did it, because I happen to appreciate that I have the time now to educate myself and gain a financial education. And I just keep watching videos and learning more programs. You know the deal. I don't know where all these people are coming from. So good luck, guys. If you apply, I will upload. I will upload a video sharing every tidbit of information that the PPP requires. And I am going to go to another bank now on the list. I'm gonna go online and go to their banks, because that really turned me off. Meanwhile, the guy don't even know I had my mortgage with you. I'm a future customer, you idiot. Not happy about that. But people who think they're above, they treat other people like that, because I'm not, you know, as knowledgeable as you in your job title. Doesn't make you a know-it-all. It just makes you really understand your industry. That's it. You're probably dumb in everything else. You know what I mean? People, life experience. Well, thanks a lot for joining in. I'll let you know. Good luck with your, good luck. I'm so happy you already started your application. That's great. We have till the end of March, I believe. So I'm really happy about that. They're getting close. Oh, that was the guy last time. I think his name's Alex. Hey, Alex. I'll see you soon, guys. Good luck, everyone. Smaller banks are good. All right. I'll check it out. Thanks a lot. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.